What's going on, guys? Days here, and I'm happy to announce I have finally launched a charity. That's right, all of your guys' views and support, I can finally put it into a good cause, and that's called Gaming for Africa. Yeah, you heard that right. We're going to be giving fucking GPUs and RTX 4090s to starving children. It's a great thing, and guess what? If you don't donate, you're a piece of fucking shit. You're a piece of shit. Like, get out of here. What are you doing? Why are you even still here? But yeah, I hate to be this guy. I really wasn't gonna make this video, but once I saw this, the gloves are off. Because the number one thing I do not like on YouTube is copyright striking. I think it is the ultimate bitch move. You are ultimately trying to suppress any criticism about you. The only times copyright striking is when someone legitimately one-to-one uploads a video that you already have posted. So let's look at this. This is Rob's Media. He's a YouTuber who's been critical of Jake Doolittle in the past. What a surprise. Just like last time, Jake Doolittle put a copyright takedown request and placed a strike on my second channel, Rob's Media Archive. Don't worry, Jake. I have tons of backups, you disgusting little worm. Hope knee surgery went well. And this is what someone like this has to do because they're a fat, gelatinous blob who can never, like physically intimidate anyone. They have to just go and have this sneaky bullshit behind the scenes, which is just fucking disgusting to me. I mean, this motherfucker looks like Miss Fowl, the fucking teacher from Jimmy Neutron. But don't worry, we still have the video and we're gonna take a look at it. But I thought I'd provide some context about this fucking parasite, this leech we're dealing with, because this isn't Jake's first time fucking around with a YouTuber. So Jake Doolittle actually first got embroiled with controversy because he used to take pictures for the D'Amelios and Charlie D'Amelio and was begging them for a scrap of clout or recognition when all he really did was take pictures. The second case is even worse. Now, this is a whole fucking thing spanning longer than the Iliad, the Lord of the Rings, and Dragon Ball Z all combined. Basically, Jake Doolittle is a very big H3 fan to the point where it's obsessive. He's like fucking Michael Myers, always stalking and watching them. He's a paid fan, and he wanted to work with them. And Ethan told him no, which getting rejected by Ethan is like getting rejected by the fucking D&D nerd at prom, you know what I mean? Holy shit. So instead of, handling it like a normal person, Jake then makes this video where I guess he attempts to like health shame Ethan into this thing, into basically saying he doesn't have lupus, and he said he lied about lupus, and H3 just fucking crushed him, like righteously, just instantly fucking smited him on the spot. Again, I don't even like Ethan. I think he's, fallen off a cliff, but it was just divine justice. Like, somehow, Ethan came out with the W, the fat W, and took it home. The last one is the one that actually is the most horrible to me, and that's the thing with Orange Peanut. Now, Orange Peanut kind of just made a goofy, not to be taken seriously video about, against, like, I guess, fat acceptance people, those people who want you to validate the fact that they're 400 pounds of fucking beluga whale. That's just healthy and fine, even though the fact that it objectively leads to more health problems. So Orange Peanut made his video, and then Jake Doolittle decided he was gonna take up his sword and his shield and defend the honor of all the fat people that Orange Peanut threw under the bus. And in that very same video where he's criticizing Orange Peanut for body shaming, he proceeds to not only body shame Orange Peanut for the stretch marks that he has in his body, he also mocks his stutter and insinuates that he's a rapist.
It's also not like it's impossible to live life if you're overweight, right? I disagree with that. There's a possibility that you can't do certain things, like bench an unconsenting girl, right, Orange Peanut?
Huh? You want to repeat that one for me, Jake? We went from nice, lighthearted roasts about appearances and background and content to all of a sudden you're accusing me of not caring about consent of girls? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, genuinely. I was trying to have a nice, calming roast session. But out of nowhere, you're jumping at me with this crazy accusation when you don't know anything about my life, anything about who I am, and you literally just stated you shouldn't make assumption about people's lives. What annoys me is that he tries to put on this facade of being like this woke savior for fat people and women, when in reality, that is one of the most grimy things you can do, is accuse someone you've never met before and know nothing about of not caring about women's consent. What is wrong with you? I'm perfectly fine when people make roast videos about me because I have bad content and I say controversial things. I get it. But Jake, please, I am begging you, please give me one shred of evidence that would lead you to say that, because that is one of the worst things you could ever say about someone. And to say that with absolutely no evidence, nothing, literally just me making a video about fat people, to assume that is one of the most stupid and grimy things a person can do.
Yeah. This is what this guy does. He lives in a fucking glass house and he throws fucking pebbles at other people. And then people will throw boulders at him because it's not that hard, and he'll go on this thing, don't hurt me, please. I'm weak. He just can't stay in his own fucking lane and make content and be normal. And that's in the video. And that all leads to the video we're gonna see here today, because Jake never addresses criticism. He runs like the fucking coward that he is to the fucking hills, you know, with his tail tucked between his legs, and just thinks, oh, if I hide, if I put my head in the sand like a fucking ostrich, I could just avoid criticism. Well, unfortunately for you, Jake, we have the video here, and first let's talk about the thumbnail. I mean, you're in an esteemed company with I'm Alex and Cody Co. Like, what's the insinuation? And again, the gloves are gonna be off for this one, because this is a pathetic, copyright abusing piece of shit, and you, Jake, should have your channel terminated. You deleted that video, it was archived for informational purposes, and you deleted it. In my eyes, I am like the fucking Punisher when it comes to this. I am an absolutist. You should have your fucking channel deleted. But anyways, let's take a look at this. 15 minutes of all glory. We're gonna be doing a react. Yeah, let's go raw, no rubber into this. So without further ado, play that shit.
Hello everyone, today is going to be a little bit of a different video because I am frustrated with a lot of your favorite creators. I've been wanting to make this kind of video for quite a long time. I've been very nervous to do it because I didn't want to burn bridges, but at this point, who gives a fuck?
So I hate this motherfucker already. I hate this stupid fucking smile because he has this bravado in him. And I don't know if it's like a genuine mental illness. I don't know if he has like fucking BPD or some shit where he just flips on a dime. Like he goes to be like really happy and really confident, you know, acting like as if he just fucking defeated the Roman Empire or some shit. And then he gets all sad and pathetic, and my life is so bad, guys. Like, I genuinely don't understand it, and he does this stupid fucking smile. Yeah, that smile is about to be wiped off very, very quickly. So this is what we're gonna notice about Ethan Is Online Jr. here. He's going like the Homelander scorched earth thing, but instead of being Homelander, you know, a blonde superhero who can basically punch anyone into giblets, he is just a blonde, disgusting, fat fuck who eats giblets and anything he can stuff down his blowhole. But seriously, this is one thing you're gonna notice about this guy, is that he is chronically online. He always has to fucking post. He has like a fucking symbiotic relationship. Venom wishes he had this like fucking bond with Spider-Man, you know what I mean? This guy has to always post something online and constantly feed. And you know what? That isn't healthy, because guess what? I've gotten shit on my videos before. I've gotten hate comments, and you just gotta shrug it and move on. But this man doesn't have that. He fucking lives online, because someone like this doesn't have friends in real life. This is the guy who throughout high school probably saw, you know, the inside of a toilet more than his own fucking classroom. Someone like this, you're gonna find, is very hateful and very bitter and always jealous and comparing themselves to other people.
I guess just to get started, 2 to 3 years ago, I started a nonprofit, Never Stop. I have sunk thousands and thousands of dollars into Never Stop. At first, it was not successful at all, and I was paying money out of pocket to cover the donations that we were making. At the beginning, it was more of a grassroots operation where I was just sending people money through PayPal, and I was trying to fundraise as much as possible. But now we are a nationally recognized nonprofit, and we just received our first grant. We have 7 volunteers, 1 part-time employee, a treasurer on board. Like, this is a fucking real operation here. And one of the biggest problems that we have is fundraising, because a lot of nonprofits make money based on where they're located, right? So if I only gave out $500 a month to people in need in the state of Maine, then we wouldn't have a financial problem. But we have a problem because my audience is from everywhere across the United States. I have 750 applications from different people across the US, and I can only give money to 1 person a month. The way that we choose our applicants is based on need and urgency. So if somebody needs to cover travel for, say, a heart surgery within a week, then that person is going to be chosen. I think over time we have almost 30 people that we've been able to give money to. Since the nonprofit has been an official IRS recognized nonprofit, we've given $500 a month, and then before then it was just basically whatever I had to give. Now, over this time, as you may know, I have grown on YouTube. I'm almost at 300,000 subscribers, which is absolutely amazing, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But there has been no YouTuber who has ever inquired or donated any money to Never
Here,
Stop.
guys, let me just get it. I'll give you a second. Get out your tissues. Get out, everyone weep, everyone fucking cry. I feel you, Jake. So this is the beginning of the end, and just the pure jealousy that we see. So let me get this straight, Jacob. Let me get this straight, Jacob. So you are a YouTuber who has slandered multiple other YouTubers. You said H3 was lying about his health. You insinuated that Orange Peanut was a rapist. And you were harassing Charlie D'Amelio repeatedly for a crumb of clout that she could trickle on down to you. And you wonder why no one's going to give you money in this space. Tell me, do you think that copyright striking Rob's Media is going to help or worsen your career? Because I think you just fucking dropped the nuke on yourself on some fucking Wile E. Coyote shit. Like, it went up you launched it all the way up in the air trying to strike someone else and just nailed yourself on your giant ass fucking forehead. To my organization that gives out $500 in PayPal, I'll put you in for a world of hurt. Like, who the fuck what is up with this fucking, villain monologue? Holy fucking, I'm gonna reveal who you, you're the fucking Joker from The Dark Knight? What?
Never Stop. I've actually even sent merchandise to creators to try to get them to talk about Never Stop, and it only worked with one, and that person wasn't even a YouTuber. It was a singer. It was a songwriter. And throughout this video, I'm not going to name names, but I would like you to know that I am going to name names at some point, possibly next month or so, if my following up with these people amounts to nothing and I keep getting ghosted.
You notice how this is like a pussy ass threat? Like, he's putting his hands up, but he's still hiding and fucking cowering. Like, oh, I'm gonna make the video about you. I'm gonna make. Well, for you to make a video about someone, you'd have to have this thing called credibility, which you do not have. You've openly slandered multiple people, and the fact that you think anyone would listen to your fucking soy-filled, estrogen-riddled mouth is fucking wild to me.
A lot of these YouTubers love talking about holding people accountable for their wrongdoings and all that kind of shit, but when I try to say, hey, if you have any extra money, we are giving $500 a month. I know that you just put on your close friend story that you're making 15 grand off this brand deal. Hey, I would love the help. My views are down, but you're getting, I don't know, 50,000 subs a month. What are we doing here?
So this is where the mask just slips off completely. You're getting more views than me. How dare you? You owe me your money. Give it to me, give it. This is the peak fucking leftist bread tuber mentality. That if you're doing well at your and my sphere, you need to give me your money. I am owed your money. And this is one of the first things I learned when I was a little kid, is that you are not owed shit in life. You are not owed your YouTube channel. You are not owed views or subscribers or ad revenue. And those can disappear just as quickly as they came. It's not other people's fault that you are a shitty, worthless content creator that can't generate any personality or any traffic to your fucking platform. You give no reason for people to stick around. This is why you have to fucking constantly bait. Jake is basically the fucking male Trisha Paytas at this point, where he just has to do more and more shocking things. But guess what? People aren't going to stick around for you and to support you. They're going to stick around to laugh at you and make fun of you, which is exactly what's happening now. Can you just imagine, like, you try to become friends with this guy, and you're striking up a decent conversation, and then he just, do you want to donate to my organization? You look, and it's like some fucking shitty Windows XP MySpace fucking website, and you hear that it gives money through PayPal. Yeah, that sounds sketchy as fuck. It sounds like a scam. It sounds like one of those emails you get, Prince T'Challa from Wakanda needs your help to fight off the invaders. Give him, 5,000 money in PayPal, and he'll send you a Wakandan bride. It's, like, what the fuck are you doing here? Do you realize how fucking sketchy that sounds, especially when, you're talking about money and how poor you are, and you just have this organization that operates like this?
I want someone to tell me why US senators and representatives are more likely to work with me than other influencers in the commentary space who I have talked to within the last 6 months. How come other nonprofits that are doing between $10 and $30 million a year in donations are willing to talk to me, but these fucking YouTubers cannot give $500 in a one-time payment out of their, I don't know, 50 grand that they're making a month? And by the way, all of this you can write off on your taxes. I don't know how many times I have to say this. These are people who are getting a shit ton of money and will not know what to do at tax time. And this is a way to offset that fucking tax bill. But I guess there's no knowledge.
Jake just has this very infantile mindset where he thinks that giving money makes you a better person. He thinks like it's in, like fucking Red Dead Redemption 2, how you can give money to the orphanage as Arthur Morgan and later your name's on the plaque. Like, you're a good man, Arthur Morgan. You're a good man, Jake too. Like, do you think that, like, giving money just makes you a good person? I find it so funny because aren't these the same people that criticize billionaires like, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos and say that they're literally, fucking hell spawn walking around on Earth? Those guys give billions of dollars to charity, more than you will ever see in your lifetime. Does that make them objectively a better person than you? Politicians and other organizations don't know that you're a lying scumbag piece of shit who tried to slander multiple creators. They don't know that. So, I'll take reasons why you're a bitch for 500, Alex. So again, like the condescending, like fucking better than them, like you are the king of the liberals, you are the king of the left, that, oh, you don't know how to use your money. Like, what the fuck is this? This is some, like, fucking communist shit. Like, hello, comrade, you do not know how to use your money. Give it to me. There is no reason you can make that much money, comrade. Like, this is genuinely insane to me. Yeah, fuck it. So fucking Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man over here, yeah, just believes that he is not, you not only owe him your money, but that he knows how to use your money better than you. Buddy, look in the mirror. Your channel is fucking dying. It is dying a slow, painful death, fucking grasping for air. Look at your fucking Social Blade. Let's pull up this guy's Social Blade right now. Social Blade. Oh, by the way, whenever you delete a video or a live stream from your channel, it does hurt your analytics and you and the algorithm, so good job, Jake. You fucked yourself. Oh, let's take a look at those views. Oh. 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 So let's see. He gained 1,000 followers. Keep in mind, nothing, 1,000. Nothing. And then he lost 1,000. Naughty, Jake. You can't be doing that. You can't be doing that. Naughty, trying to boost that number. But I see you. You can't hide from me, Mr. Doolittle. Mr. Doolittle for your channel. Mr. Doolittle for charity.
There. So because I'm petty and because this isn't about supporting me, it's about supporting people who need the support, I'll give a bunch of examples about how YouTubers have ghosted me and not wanted to help with Never Stop. And I'm not doing this because I think that it's going to light a fire under influencers to donate to Never Stop, because it's not going to happen. This video is not going to do anything, but I want there to be some kind of mutual understanding between you and I, the audience, that there's no support here.
You're threatening them, but you don't have charisma. You don't have a fan base that cares about you. You have proven time and time again that you have the fucking durability of a wet paper bag, and you will automatically bitch down and just pretend like it never happened. Just pretend it never happened and sail on. So this is why people are calling you out, and you like to play your health. Well, maybe if you're in a fucking wheelchair and can't handle it, maybe stop trying to slander people. How about that? If you're so fucking sick, maybe you should focus on yourself, right? Maybe you're not cut out for this YouTube thing, Jake Doolittle, and that's fine. Not everyone is. So log the fuck off if you literally can't handle it.
I have a bunch of people who follow me and have unfollowed me, who have had multiple opportunities to change the lives of people who, by the way, are also fans of them. Like, a lot of us have crossover in our audiences, and it's super frustrating because, you know, they have an opportunity to give back to the audience who has changed their lives, and there's no willingness to reciprocate it.
So, the way I see this, he's basically calling out, you know, fucking rallying the troops, you know, to fucking harass other creators that he makes videos about later. And this is what he's implying, that guys, you need to care, that these other people don't, and they unfollowed me. Like, he's like, what are you, like, you're taking these YouTubers and blaming them for all the failures that you're having in your life right now. Like, are you fucking kidding me, dude? This is a call to harassment. This is a call. And listen, guys, I might be very fucking blunt. I might, you know, not pull my punches when it comes to words, but I have never, and I could never fathom actually wanting to witch hunt or harass someone.
Any sense to me. So this person posted how much money they're making on their public story, okay? And so I swiped up and was like, hey, that's a lot of money, or like, that's a lot of people supporting you, that's insane, congratulations. Then the person responded to me and was like, thanks, you know, it's crazy, I'm trying to do good with my money. And this was just supposed to be an exchange of me saying, hey, congratulations, that's insane. And this person said, hey, I've been trying to do good with my money. So if behind closed doors you're gonna flex to me and say that you're doing good with your money, fucking show up. So I said, hey, if you want to do good with your money, I would love to get on a call and talk with you about Never Stop. And this person unfollowed me and left me on red, which I think is hilarious, because you can't post how much you're making. You can't say, hey, I'm trying to do good with my money, and then when I say, hey, if you want to do good with your money, let me know, I would love to talk to you, and then you just fucking leave me on red? That's insane. Not even a response. Any kind of a response that would be like, hey, you know, I appreciate what you're doing, but I've been giving to different charities that support something that I'm closer to. I'm okay with that, but you can't say that you've been doing good with your money and flexing all this kind of shit and then not give any proof or show any kind of any.
Give any proof? What are you, the fucking IRS or something? Like, who died and made you king to cockwatch how other people spend their money? How do you not know he already gave to a charity? First of all, I doubt this fucking happened, because he fucking constructed this perfect situation where he is magically the victim and I got ghosted. Like, why is it any of your fucking business? No one owes you a fucking response, especially when you're a two-time backstabbing, balding little bitch who will go and try to fucking cancel anyone who doesn't work with you. This is like the fucking bipolar crazy ex-girlfriend who says that she loves you and how much she wants to marry you one second, but if you do anything that she doesn't like, she'll key fucking cheater into your car. This is insane psycho behavior. This is not how a fucking well-adjusted adult talks. This is like the fucking ramblings of an immature child, of a deranged lunatic.
This next one is somebody who I think is a friend. I do like this person, and this person has been around for a long time. We've made content together. We've had really good times together. I've seen this person in person. And so because I was frustrated, I asked this person if we could just talk on the phone about how I could get influencers to work with me on my nonprofit. I see all of these people doing charity streams, doing charity shows. They're raising $4 million. I don't know how to word this, but I would do so much with 1/100th of that money.
Wow, it looks like you're about to cry. Holy shit. Dude, this is like, you know, this is giving Wings of Redemption and DSP a run for their money. I have not seen lolcow begging like this in a long time. This is fucking impressive. This is like, you know, I just can't do it. I can't take this shit no more, man. You know, maybe if you, like, slammed a controller, Jake, maybe then people would throw a couple, you know, tenors your way.
Putting out as much fucking content as I am, there's going to be videos that aren't received well. I feel like that's simple math. Just in the last 6 months, I've posted 73 videos. Who else is doing that? And this is not to flex. This is not to be like a fucking show off, but I am working my ass off. And at some point, there are going to be videos that aren't perceived as well as I'd like them to be. Or there's going to be times where allegations turn out to be false and then we have to backtrack. That is the job that we are.
So you'll notice this, Jake rewrites history more than Hassan Piker, you know what I mean? He looks at any past controversy he's had and just completely leaves out any context. Oh, I made a bad video, aka I slandered H3H3 and said he was lying about his health for views and sympathy. Yeah, look how that turned out. Again, this is what he does, and this is why people still give him shit, is because he can't own up to this. He's like a fucking turtle that just has to hide in his shell and, you know, fucking hide away. Except that's not how the internet works. If you fuck up like that and you don't address it and correct the record, you will never be able to move on.
I'm making this video because Giving Tuesday just happened. We got $20 or something. And as of recording, if you're self-employed, you've got a few more days to offset your tax bill. And so I'd like to fucking call on you.
See, perceived. It's everyone else's fault, right, guys? It's your fault for being a fucking dumbass, a fucking idiot, and saying that he was trying to, you know, say that H3H3 was lying about his health conditions. It's your fault. Unbelievable with this guy, and he wonders why no one fucking watches him anymore. Like, this fucking piss baby just cannot take any ounce of criticism and apply it and, like, constructively move on. It always has to be someone else's fault. He always has to fucking sweep it under the rug and act like things are normal. Holy shit.
To do that. I guess, sorry. And to go back to that call that I had with that person who I respect a lot, this person said that they were hesitant to work with me again because they were nervous about how it would be perceived over one video that I made 1 year ago that people didn't like, that I apologized for. I have released over 100 videos since then.
Again, oh, I made one bad video, guys. I made one bad video. It wasn't one bad video. Again, I'm going to keep repeating it. You slandered H3H3, said he was lying about his health for views. You slandered Orange Peanut and insinuated that he was a rapist. And you fucking begged like a dog, like a bitch to Charlie D'Amelio. So why would anyone want to work with you? It wasn't just one. That's the thing. This guy has a fucking repeated pattern of this behavior. So much to the point that his face is fucking put up like Interpol's most wanted, you know. Do not interact with this man. Interact with this man if you want pointless drama and to have your name dragged through the mud. And so you think that threatening and blackmailing people is going to make it any better? You're just isolating yourself even more. Holy God. Does this man not have anyone to talk to? Does he not fucking, like, at least talk to his mumsy and daddykins about it? How is he crashing out this bad and he doesn't have anyone to just fucking grab him by his long-ass, greasy, stringy hair and tell him to fucking stop hurting himself?
I have realized the mistake I made in that video, whatever the fuck, but it's fine because growth isn't a thing. I've got a few more stories because I'm frustrated, and this most recent one, I will make another video on at some point.
Growth is a thing, but what steps have you taken to fucking grow? What have you taken to grow? I hate this with Jake, because you know if it was someone else on the other end, he would fucking hunt them down and cancel them and try to deplatform them, like he did to Rob's Media, like he did trying to bury them. If he goes after me, he'd do the same. He doesn't give a fuck if he ruins a smaller creator's life, but he expects that same charitability back? Oh, there's no room for growth. You haven't addressed anything. You deleted all your old videos, and now you're trying to frame it in the best way possible. And this is why you still get shit. And this is why I'm gonna hold you accountable for H3, for Orange Peanut, for Charlie D'Amelio, because you are trying to get people to forget. But guess what? There's always gonna be someone who remembers online. And the fact that you're not addressing it and you're trying to ruin smaller creators' lives now, I mean, you just painted the fucking biggest kick me sign on your back. Like, this is self-destruction I haven't seen in a long time. And it's fucking pathetic.
This was one of the most strange situations I've ever experienced in my time of being a creator, and I have to talk about it. I won't say names right now, but I probably will later on. Somebody reached out to me on Instagram, somebody who could change my life, could change hundreds, possibly thousands of people's lives, asking for advice. I got on a phone call with this person. I give this person advice, and because they asked for it, right? And then after this call, I say, hey, I really appreciate that I was able to give you advice, but I would love some advice on how to grow my nonprofit, because I feel like you know a lot about this kind of stuff. I would love to talk.
How about this, Jake? I'm gonna give you the free day's advice. Normally I'd charge, you know, at least like 1,300 V-Bucks for this, but for you, I'll give you free. Grow your channel and stop worrying about other people. Hop off other people's fucking dicks and stay in your fucking lane. Don't baselessly slander people and attack people, and you will be fine. I guarantee you. Keep making your slop content and try to actually establish more of your credibility instead of constantly jealously looking at what other people have and, you know, fucking salivating over it. And if you can't handle it, delete it. Get off. Like, you know who Jake needs? Jake needs, you know, like Chris Chan's dad, like someone to just fucking yank his route around. This man should just be put in a fucking padded room with no access to electronics, because every single time he gets on and makes a video, he says some dumbass shit like this and just ends up deleting it. Like, I genuinely mean it, that the internet is not good for this guy's health, and he just tries to use it to try to be the fucking big shot bully that he, you know, always wanted to be when he was little. But everyone fucking sees through it.
I gave this person content strategy advice and then asked for advice in return, and now I'm left on red. I've been completely fucking used by this person, and I don't know why they reached out to me in the first place. That one I'm gonna keep a little bit more vague because I still have my hopes up, I guess.
I have my hopes up, you can always change. And this is some psycho shit. This is some fucking, like I said about the ex-girlfriend, this is like ex-girlfriend, oh, I'm gonna cut my wrists if you ever leave me. I'm gonna cut my wrists. We're meant to be together forever. I love you. Like, this, I have hope you could still pull through. Oh my God. Like, this is genuinely just fucking detached from all reality. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. Run if you're anywhere near this man. Fucking get out. The building is like fucking crumbling down, burning, exploding. And you need to, dude, this is genuinely insane. I don't know how anyone could be close to this man with, you know, he expects you to constantly forgive him and let him grow because he's just so sick and feeble. But he will give you nothing and hold it over your head and hold it and hold you to that. That is fucking disgusting to me. That is fucking disgusting.
I mean, there are a lot of people who I've made videos with in the past who have just stopped talking to me, who have unfollowed me. I was in the middle of scheduling a video with another commentary creator who I respected a lot, and then this person unfollowed me, stopped responding to my messages, and didn't have the fucking balls to tell me why.
This literally just feels like I'm hearing fucking high school drama. Who cares? Yes, people in your life are going to move on from you. Why are you still fucking held up about it? Oh, they moved on. Yes, because they don't want to be associated with a slanderous piece of shit like you. That's why. And now you've proven that you're willing to abuse YouTube's copyright system as well. And the thing that's really fucked about that is you have to give your full legal name, your address, your phone number, other information to this fucker. You have to give it to him so he can grab it, and I honestly think he would use it to harass you. I don't think anything's off the table, because in this fucking victim mindset he's entrenched himself in, he thinks that he is owed anything. He's owed your money, and if you don't give him money, he could just do whatever he wants. And that is what I'm scared of a YouTuber that's smaller getting fucking trampled by him.
And here's the thing. I've always said that if this person ends up talking about me online, I have a million receipts and I have a million different things that I want to say, but, you know, I don't want to start something unless they feel the need to.
Well, guess what, Jake? I mean, if you try to do anything against this channel, I mean, I will fucking expose your ass. I will put you in the fucking dirt and make you sniff your own shit like the bitch dog that you are. Again, I don't like copyright abusers. I don't like this blackmailing, threatening bullshit. Log off, Jake. Get off. This is pathetic. You're a grown-ass man, but your priorities are fucked right now. You are putting everything into YouTube, and you are going to get nothing from it. You are going to have nothing. You are going to fucking destroy yourself and be left in a crater with absolutely no one near you. Genuinely insane. But if you guys liked this video, make sure to like, comment, slap that subscribe button, and yeah, give to my charity or you're a bad person. That's about it. See ya.